Here in Gauteng, the critical institutions or critical state institutions are grappling with water and electricity disruptions. We saw essential services at two major hospitals and the Johannesburg High Court being disrupted. It doesn't only threaten the fundamental rights to healthcare and justice in the province, but also places incredible strain on staff and resources. And we'll take a focus on that particular angle with Veronica Makhoali now, who is standing by with a health union representative. Veronica?
Well, Iman, I can tell you that just from the institutions that you've mentioned, from the Johannesburg and Pretoria High Court, as well as Weskoppies in Pretoria, here at Kopanong Hospital has become the latest victim that has been plagued by water supply challenges in Gauteng that, of course, are affecting these critical institutions. The facility itself has been experiencing low water supply for numerous days now. In fact, we're getting told that this has started from as early as January, and it's impossible to ignore the stench of urine that sweeps through the corridors of this facility, just to paint a picture of just how severe the hygiene situation has become in regards to the access to water. But to tell us just a little bit more of that, I'm joined by Nuhao's Regional Secretary here in Sedibeng. Tate, thank you so much for your time. We've gotten wind of what was happening here at Kopanong in regards to the low water pressure from a statement by the Gauteng Health Department this week. But you say that this has started from, in fact, as early as January.
To be correct, it started late in December, in the last week of December, and management was alerted. And when the branch leadership contacted the regional leadership, we advised to plead with workers to hang on until the second week of January, where management will all be at work, all those that will be from leave. From the second week, the leadership had an urgent bilateral meeting with management to try to address the situation. Management tried, but the two pumps that were bought to assist in the situation couldn't last even a day. And currently, if you walk into the institution, you'll be greeted by the very bad smell because of lack of water, and casualties operating with the challenges of water. Workers are expected to carry water from the ground floor up to the 5th floor, and the pressure pump that normally draws water up to the 5th floor is also not functional. The nurses' home is also affected. There's no water, and the nursing staff of the hospital is staying there. Currently, there's a challenge of absenteeism at casualty, to be specific, because people are running away from being charged for cross contaminations. There's no compliance with the OHS in the hospital currently, and as we speak, we have also an employee that had been injured on duty that was carrying water because of the pipes that are lying around within the building, trying to pump water to the higher floors. As this is, I've indicated, this is a 5th-floor building. What is even much more disturbing is that this hospital, the location of this hospital, it tells that it's a very busy hospital, and that the situation of this nature shouldn't have been allowed to even last more than a week. And there's constant people that are being said to be constructors within the institution, but the problem is not being resolved. Furthermore, the leadership convened organized labor to challenge management. They literally dragged management to rent water to find out what is the problem with the low pressure challenge within Kopanong. What they discovered there is that, one, the other areas around the hospital are not experiencing the low pressure challenge. The second part is that the very same rainwater could not identify the pipe system of the hospital. Even though that was highlighted till to date, that was last week, till to date, there's nothing that has been done. Management had gone to media indicating that they have resolved the challenge of water in hospital. But the fact of the matter is that has never happened. They tried, we give credit to, but it did not solve the situation. So workers are expected to go and bend over to assist the community. We understand that, but until when? What should happen for management to understand the severity of the situation? I'm sure if you have gone through the building too, you would attest that you've found a very unwelcoming smell within the hospital. That is the challenge that we are sitting with. And when these shop stewards from this institution are speaking out, they are being victimized. Currently, we are having 6 shop stewards that are sitting at home because workers revolted and wanted to charge at management for the treatment that they are getting at Sedibeng Hospital, to be specific, which has the same issue of renovations and challenges of water within the kitchen. It's another story for another day. But the bottom line is that management in the district is not telling an honest truth to the community and inform the community what to expect when coming to this institution. They are pitting workers against the community of Sedibeng.
Well, that was a very detailed explanation, but what I also want to get is just anything coming from the leadership of the municipality as well.
The municipality is trying, because the only thing that they can do is to bring water. They try to bring water and fill that a tank that is next to the gate. There's a second one that is next to the building. But that is a futile exercise because that water is not able to go through where it's supposed to go. So workers have to come to these tanks and take water.
Well, thank you so much Iman, just listening to the experiences of just what some of the healthcare workers are experiencing here, having to carry buckets of water from a water tanker nearby to go up at least 5 stories high to render any kind of services back to those residents and community members seeking medical attention here. Back to you.